summer, my mom and I got the amazing opportunity to go on a cross-Canada road trip to Banff, Yoho, and Jasper National Park. And we got to do some pretty epic hiking trails along the way. First off, your adventure starts with a 4 a.m. wake-up call. We throw our breakfast into our vehicle where we drive from our campsite to Johnston's Canyon. Carved steeply into the limestone bedrock by thousands of years of water erosion, the dramatic Johnston's Canyon is a must-visit natural attraction in Banff National Park. Overhanging canyon, walls, waterfalls, and deep pools of Johnston's Creek and the lush forest are sure to leave a memorable impression. Start your hike at Johnston's Canyon Lower Falls Trails. It's a 2.3 kilometer trail with only 105 meters in elevation. But the views from this hike are the best I have ever seen in the world. Next, hike to the Upper Falls Trail, which is 5 kilometers and has 236 meters of elevation gain. From there, you will be able to see the beauty of the canyon and see the gorgeous water flowing through the canyon at such high speeds. If you still are wanting more, extend your hike to the Ink Pots Trail, which will add an additional 11.7 kilometers, but these views are incredible. We didn't have time to do this hike that day, but when we go back one day, we definitely will check it out.
The lower falls, and then we're gonna probably do the upper falls hike and then head back to another hike on, I think it's called the Tunnel Mountain hike. Not too sure about that, but I'll keep you guys updated.
After about 22 kilometers into our day, we hopped in our car, grabbed a sandwich from our cooler, and headed out to the Sea Level Cirque Trail. This was a recommendation from the Parks Canada guide, and it was one of the most difficult hikes I have ever done in my life. This hike had a huge rock scramble at one point, and you had to do some rock climbing to get to the top. But the views from up there are incredible. You definitely want to bring some hiking poles with you on this journey.
Let's not die and get eaten by cougars. But that's why we have our bear spray and we're staying close and we're making noise and we have a machete with us. So hopefully we don't die. But I do know cougars stalk their prey. So we are gonna be alert at all times here.
By this portion of the day, you will be absolutely exhausted. So hop in your car and start going to downtown Village in Banff. There's a ton of great places in Banff Village to go eat. There's quick eats that you can grab like poutine, beaver tails, and there's also some fancy steakhouses, pasta, and pizza places. If you're wanting to walk off the food you have just eaten, drive up to the Fairmont Hotel and walk around the beautiful grounds, or check out the shops around Banff. Then head back to your hotel, or in our case, our campsite at Lake Louise. Go to bed early as you will need an early morning rising start for the next day. Start your second day off bright and early with a 4 a.m. wake-up call. Here we will be driving to Lake Louise. You want to get there as soon as possible as the parking lots fill up really fast. This is the #1 tourist attraction in Banff, so it gets very busy very early in the morning.
As you can see, we have made it to the beautiful Lake Louise.
Take your pictures before everyone else gets there, but don't be surprised to see how many people wake up early to see the sunrise in Banff. Check out the Lake Louise Fairmont Hotel. You can rent canoes at Lake Louise after you grab a snack and a drink and head to an epic hike to Lake Agnes. Then connect to the Big Beehive Trail. This is a 10.3 kilometer long trail and has an elevation of 647 meters. As you go on this hike, you will pass 2 lakes, one which is smaller. Lake Agnes is a beautiful lake with picturesque views of the mountain. There is a cute little tea house by the lake, so you can grab a bite to eat or have some tea and coffee before going on your next big ascent up to the Big Beehive.
So we just passed Mirror Lake, sat down for a bit, and now we are walking up to Lake Agnes, and then we will be connecting that hike to the Little Beehive hike, which will, I don't know, take us probably a few more hours.
Walk around Lake Agnes and take breathtaking views of the glacier runoff water. Oh, and make sure to wear your hiking boots, as a portion of this hike is covered in snow. As you make your way up the winding path to the Big Beehive Trail, look at the beautiful lakes down below. You will spot Lake Agnes and Lake Louise, and you will have an amazing bird's eye view of those two. As you walk back down your hike, take in the beautiful scenery of Lake Louise for the last time. Grab some food in the village and head back to your campsite or hotel. And don't forget to set your alarms early for another 4 a.m. wake-up call. Trust me, you will thank me later. Day 3, another early morning wake-up call to see Lake Moraine. Set in the rugged valley of the 10 Peaks, Lake Moraine is surrounded by mountain, waterfalls, and rock piles, creating a scene so stunning it almost seems unreal. Lake Moraine is the second most popular attraction in Banff, so the parking lot fills up quick. You will want to get here before sunrise to take some epic photos. In my opinion, Lake Moraine is even more nicer than Lake Louise because it wasn't as crowded when we went there. You will definitely want to stop and take pictures along your journey and maybe even rent a canoe or kayak. The price will definitely be steep as it will cost you 95 Canadian for 1 hour, which is super pricey, but if you don't kayak or canoe often and you really want an epic Instagram banger, I would definitely recommend it. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, then it's definitely worth it. I personally did not take the canoe rental, but we did walk along the trail along the lake, which you can't miss it. It's just right around it. There's no getting lost there.
So as you can see, we're at the beautiful Lake Moraine. Great surrounding around us. So beautiful, so turquoise, and it's so quiet here today. I can't say it enough, but go during a pandemic to nature spots. Like, you will never get it this empty ever, but obviously I'm Canadian so I can come here, but it's so breathtakingly beautiful.
The trail will take you about an hour if you stop and take tons of photos, or 30 minutes if you're not taking photos. Next, stop in Banff and grab something to eat, and maybe do some shopping before going to Yoho National Park. Hop in your car and drive just 50 minutes to Emerald Lake and walk around the 5.2 kilometer trail, which circles the lake.
So beautiful near this glacier and all the runoff water. Sadly, it said that this lake, the Emerald Lake, will one day basically have no more water in it because of the alluvium plain landscape. And I think it's also because the glacier water comes up from that mountain up there. And due to global warming, you know, the snow and that will start to slowly melt. So that's sad, but it said it could take up to like 1,000 years for that to happen. So yeah.
It can get muddy at times, so I'm warning you to make sure to bring your hiking boots. The view of this lake is absolutely stunning, and it has such a beautiful turquoisey emerald color, hence where it gets the name. There is a gorgeous Emerald Lake Lodge. Here you can stay the night and even rent a canoe or kayak, or go fishing in the lake. Finish the day off by biking or taking a gondola ride up the mountain, horseback riding, or chilling out at your campsite or hotel. Check out all my other videos at Banff, Yoho, and Jasper National Park if you are looking for some more ideas to get up to this summer. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments down below, would you like an itinerary for Jasper or Yoho National Park? Until next time, bye guys.